So, moving right along is our finisher, which are our freezes, right? So we had the beginning, which is our top rock, our middle, which is our footwork, and now we're gonna end it with some freezes. So I'm gonna go from most basic to the more advanced, leaving it at intermediate, and then we'll take it from there. We'll see where we go. We're gonna combine it all together. But first, let's go over what we had. So we've had high chair, opposite hand and foot. If you want it to be hardcore, same hand, same foot. Either way, style, whatever it is you want to do. That's our easy one. Second easy one is the famous candlestick. Remembering our thumbs go in front, fingers go in the back. So it should look kind of like that. Grab here and lock in. Elbows go in to do a little chicken wing back. So I ride up and lock my body in. All the shapes, all the figures that you need to, and make it happen. Roll down super easy. So the next freeze is the classic baby freeze. So in this one, if you've never done this before, maybe you were coming in late to my classes and you didn't get a chance to get a proper lesson of this, here you go. You're gonna take your strongest arm, stab it onto your hip. The other elbow, the flat plate, right above the elbow, that flat plate is gonna rest up against the leg, locking us in place like so. Now, if you can point corners, corner, right? We've got a triangle. Now that you see that triangle, you're gonna keep that tripod position and we're just gonna lean forward. We're gonna place our hands down, stretch our head as far as we can, lifting up our legs like a seesaw. Too much weight on one side, lifts up the other side. That's our goal right now. So it goes like this. Lock it in, stab in there, squeeze the stomach, lock it in, place the hands down, tilt forward, and legs are up. Tilt back, and bring it back the other way. Let's try it again. Maybe from this angle, so you can see what's going on. Lock it in, lock it in. So as you can see, that creates a nice flat line. My head is the top of the triangle. It goes on the side where my hat is, never on my face. So I'm gonna be there. You can start with one foot on the floor. I prefer that you just lift up and bring it back. That's our basic turtle freeze, baby freeze. Easy, lightweight stuff. So the last one I want to give you is the shoulder freeze. So the shoulder freeze comes from our candlestick, but instead of having both shoulder blades on the floor, we're gonna lift one off the ground, turn sideways, facing the camera, looking up to the sky. I'm gonna take it the easy way first, and then I'm gonna give you the hardcore variations that I hope will take you a long time to get, maybe like a couple days. So here we go. It's gonna go from easy to intermediate. So we've got standard candlestick. We've got, I'm gonna shift just so you can see. Point, notice, arm is what's locking me into place for this one. You could even shoulder freeze baby, straighten out, no problem. Moving on to the more difficult versions, release the arm, and you're holding. You're holding, I'm trying to stay in frame. You're holding, tower, straight through, light work. Easy. Hopefully it's easy. All right, so here's what you're gonna do now. You're gonna work on the transitions. Once you've practiced all these freezes and all these footwork drills and all these patterns, and you've put together a nice little combo, we're gonna talk about the transition. Now the transition, this is probably the hardest part for most dancers. When it it comes to this dance. It's linking the two pieces together. But I'm gonna remind you of some basics, and then from there we'll move on to a harder one. So, the first one is going to be from the corkscrew, right? The corkscrew, we tangle as our starting point. We untangle all the way down till we tangle again. So, start at tangle, untangle, tangle. Let's break that down, and that'll be the way to get down into your freezes. So, just focus on my lower half of body. We got tangled. I'm gonna turn to the back of the room into a squat and untangle my legs. And I keep twisting in that rotation till the leg breaks down and it collapses. This leg collapses. One more time. Let's catch just that second half part. So I'm in the squat. My left leg, or the leg that's out towards the camera, for you, is going to be the one that collapses. As I twist, it locks underneath me. My shoulders are on top of my hips. My hands are ready just in case. But if you have perfect alignment, you don't need it. From here, look where we are. We plant our hand down and we lift our foot up. And you've got high chair. No problem. Easy enough. Corkscrew to baby freeze. This is probably the tougher one as it involves entering the baby freeze from a different way. So if you're just a beginner, don't worry about this one. But if you're in the intermediate level, definitely get down with the get down, because that's how we like to do it. So here we go. We go. I'm gonna just turn a little bit here because I'm gonna hit my freeze there. So I go. Tangled, untangled, tangled, and set my hands in position. My head is gonna go at the top for the triangle, and baby. Easy. Now let me do it in full speed so that you can get the feel for it on how it should snap. That's a pro tip. It should definitely snap right into place. So it goes. Corkscrew. Freeze. 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 You know what it is. You know what we do. Right? You know how we mix it all up. Okay? Bam. So that's that freeze. Now, let's move on to shoulder freeze, probably the trickiest one. So for this one, we're gonna mix it up. We're gonna take it from the kick out, right? Setting us up so we can roll back. So we're gonna do kick out to candlestick, then kick out to shoulder freeze as we show the evolution. For the dance educators that are watching this, pedagogical way to get on up and do these things right and safe. So I'm gonna take it from here. I'm just gonna isolate this transition. Obviously it should be in a full set and it should be the culminating setup. All right, so here we go. It goes kick out, boom, sit on it, roll it back. Boom, candlestick freeze. As per usual, roll down nice and gently. Let's take it up a notch. So from here, when I'm gonna do my kick out, bam, sit, support hand is gonna turn down like so. Kind of like looking at the back of my palm right there. As this hand is lifting up, similar to like when you do a cartwheel or just over your ear. However way you need to see that. As I pick up my hips, as I lift up one leg, and as I, bam, pick it up there. Advanced level, once you're here, you get this pump action. And you can get some shoulder hops. Just wanted to tease you there, but give you a little bit more than the usual. So, in the end, it's up to you. Put it all together, create some sets, make some videos of it, send them back to me so that I can see what you're doing and that we can continue to have this quarantine type of training. I'm never too far away. Send me some vids. Let me see what you're working on so that I can give you some advice, some tips, and be proud of that you're putting in work. You're not just playing video games all night. Thanks again, guys. Make sure to see my YouTube page for more stuff. It's BT Movements 360. Check me out. Same name for IG. I'm always putting up new stuff. I'll be putting up different concepts, different workouts. But for right now, those are some of the basics. Definitely check them out. Tune in, and I'll see you soon. Peace.